Alright there, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to a brand new video on the Materwelon channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and today we're sadly covering something rather pathetic, something that just goes to show how many sad creatures are hovering around the internet every day. Now if you watch my channel, then you are very likely to be also watching commentary videos by other creators from time to time, or at least based on my analytics most of my viewers are coming from other commentators, which obviously makes sense. And if you have been around the community the past couple of weeks, then you most likely would recognize this girl. She has been part of this video by Cut, which they titled 7 high schoolers decide who wins $1,000. This video has been around for like 1.5 years at this point, but it only recently picked up some steam because a lot of commentary and reaction streamers decided to watch the whole thing and upload it to their channel. Now obviously with the setup of this entire video and the naturally rather wholesome outlay, you might expect this to be some kind of fun video with a sort of social experiment vibe to it, and a lot of commentators actually spun this video in a very comedic reaction, which they should, otherwise they would have failed completely as comedians. But there was one aspect all of these videos had in common, and that was this girl. She was nicknamed Fish Girl or Ocean Girl or something similar, and most of the creators that saw the video did kind of make lighthearted fun of her, because she definitely was the most outstanding person of the group and did kind of throw off people from time to time. Now I'm not a simp or anything, I don't really care if people make jokes at the expense of someone else, as long as you aren't like directly attacking the other person for no apparent reason. But the sad thing about all of these reaction videos is that a not small chunk of the audience went as far as to dig up this girl's Instagram and then proceeded to harass her and send her death threats. Now I didn't think I'd have to say this, but she was 15 when they filmed this. How are there people that go out of their way to find the private Instagram of a 15-year-old child in order to send that person death threats? What the actual fuck? Now I know you really don't have full control over your entire audience as a big creator, especially if you are as huge as Cody or XQC for example, who both reacted to the video in their own way. And obviously no one of the creators told their audience specifically to go harass her or something, which would be against TOS anyway. But if you're making fun of people on the internet, even if it's just lighthearted, you need to tell your audience to not harass people. It's just something that has become somewhat of a requirement at this point, because there are a lot of pure souls and kids out there that will come after those people for whatever reason, and by specifically telling them not to come after them, you can prevent a lot of hate, especially that coming from kids, because at the end of the day, even if a kid sends a death threat, it would still be a threat for the person that receives it, because you often can't recognize a child on social media, especially if there's a lack of information on their profile, so you could be never sure if it's just like some child trolling or wanting to be edgy, funny, whatever, or if it's like an actual person trying to threaten you. Now as a positive example, 16leo actually told his audience not to go harass her, which is like perfect. Literally, I discovered this guy like almost a year ago when the hate for J Station was at its high, and even though you don't hear too much about him anymore nowadays, 16leo's videos on him were pretty entertaining, and 16leo had been curing my depression ever since, so there you go, a positive example for a commentary YouTuber. Now this girl has racked up over 60,000 followers, and her recent Instagram livestream where she talks about the harassment she has been receiving has accumulated 400,000 views. Holy shit, that's a lot. And she has been getting support from a lot of people, thankfully, me included, and I definitely hope the good can outweigh the bad here, since, I don't know, I think you would have to be incredibly pathetic to even send her death threats in the first place, because she's a literate child. I mean, come on bro, don't you have anything better to do in your life other than threaten people? Like, even though she might have annoyed you or something, like, it really doesn't justify death threats. In no context are death threats justified, to be honest. And what's really interesting is a lot of people actually cut out this segment at the end of Kat's video, where she even admits to her flaws in the video.
I was really mean and I wasn't expecting that. I just had a lot of rage, and I don't usually have that much rage, so it kind of just surprised me.
And her admitting that is a lot better than some other people that, trust me. Like, a lot of other people who behave purely would never admit it and would always stand their ground, like, even though they're completely in the wrong. Plus, come on, again, she's 15, man. This is like one of these Dar Man videos where the bully always looks like they're 25 and the person being attacked is like literally a 12-year-old child. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I figured we should maybe give this video like a more entertaining spin, or like maybe something more positive, because I don't want to bring these like monotone videos that are like downer videos or just like negative. Okay, so long story short, I was originally planning to make this a two-part video, and in the first 4 minutes or so I would just talk about this whole fish girl harassment thing, and then I would react / review the 7 strangers split $1,000 video, because I heard it was pretty pretty interesting, and I did film a reaction to it, but overall I wasn't really satisfied with the outcome. I think I was stuttering way too much, and so much audio had just so many errors in it that I feel like it would be more compelling to just end this video here with this whole fish girl controversy a bit covered, you know. I might be doing some more like unscripted videos later on, but now I'm sticking with a script because I gotta like get more confident talking to a computer, because it does feel kind of weird when you're not talking directly of a person, you know. I don't think you can relate if you have never tried making YouTube videos, but talking to yourself, yeah, it's definitely a little bit strange. So that's why I decided to just cut this video off here. I think it's more compelling, and it will probably make an overall better video. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this kind of stuff. I'm trying to upload daily at the moment, and give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. It helps out a lot. And if you have something to say, you know, other opinions and stuff, definitely let me know down below. It's always very interesting. Don't worry, I won't judge if someone doesn't share my opinion. And yeah, stay safe. Peace.